We back, people, and today we're breaking down film on Tindall, Miami Dolphins linebacker. He really impressed me in his preseason Week 1 debut, especially in coverage, which is not what I was expecting because he was a little bit inexperienced coming out of college in that area. He wasn't asked to play in coverage a bunch. He was more of just a run and chase linebacker, see it go. Very explosive player, but yeah, here we got him lined up out in coverage versus screen concept here. He's a little bit late to recognize it, but ends up getting downfield, beating that block. Watch this a little more slowly here. The screen happens, takes that first step, he sees it, peeks back to the QB, hesitates. Even though he hesitates and is a little bit behind mentally on this play, he still gets downhill, beats the block. He's very good at block shedding. He's powerful at the point of attack. Like, a receiver's not going to block him. He just beats him with his shoulder, gets that arm straight into like the receiver's sternum, beats him back to the outside, keeps that outside hand free, and then finishes for the tackle. Another area he was very impressive in this Week 1 debut was his tackling. He might be the Dolphins' best tackling linebacker like already. Like, he's very strong at the point of attack. He's pretty nuanced in that area too, like making these tackles while being blocked. Understands how to position his body and his leverage there. So yeah, overall just a really good play from Tindall. Got Tindall in coverage again. This time he's man up, playing like in the soft man coverage here against the tight end. And even though he takes, watch this at full speed right here, he takes a little bit of a false step to get out of position, but ends up recovering, getting himself in pretty good position there. And then I'd love to see this hustle to get downfield and then help make that tackle. Didn't really like it. The tackle would have been made anyways, but you just love to see the effort out of him. So let's watch this right here. He kind of puts himself out of position, false steps, thinking the tight end's going to work outside, but then instantly recovers, flips those hips. He's pretty fluid for a guy of his size. Get back into position, put himself, and he has the closing speed to close on this if it is thrown. And then the ball is put up to the outside, sees it, and then shows the effort on this play to get downfield. Shows off that speed like he can chase down a wide receiver. But yeah, just his coverage did impress me, even though like there was some little bits he needs to work on when it comes to like technique. Processing, like his athleticism, his physicality really helped him recover in these areas and still be in a pretty good position to make plays. So the things that you can't control, which are like his athleticism, his speed, but the things that you can like improve on, work on, are like the mental side, the technical side of the game. And I hope to see Tindall grow in that area because, I mean, it was just a preseason Week 1 debut, but overall he did impress me in man and zone coverages. Dolphins are running a cover 3 on this play. They're running cover 3 buzz, so Tindall is responsible for the flat, and the safety ends up becoming responsible for the hook curl zone. But just good job gaining depth there. You don't want to get out leveraged to the flat. He could have played this a little bit better because he gets out leveraged like right away just because based on his like positioning. So he just gets out there quickly. He gains depth to take away like the high, to help take away like this out route, comeback routes near the sticks. And then once he takes that away, gaining depth, he keeps good leverage with the high route and the low routes. Once he sees the ball release, he gets downfield and then makes the tackle short of the line again on a third down. Really good play here. Understanding your responsibility and like a cover 3 where you're the curl flat defender, gain depth, take away the route near the sticks by undercutting it, but then leveraging it and then getting downhill and making the tackle on the low route before the sticks. Like, just overall, really impressive play. Didn't get to see Tindall play a ton of zone coverage in college, so seeing him understand his responsibility, and it still seems like he's not even playing at his full speed potential yet that he did at Georgia. Like, he's still being a little bit hesitant at times. I think he still just doesn't trust his eyes completely yet, but that's understandable. He's a third-round rookie who didn't play a whole ton at Georgia. He wasn't like a starter. He's just a guy that has like so much upside, so I'm really excited to see how he develops. Same coverage. They're running cover 3 again. He's the curl flat defender, so they're running cover 3 buzz. One thing, he needs to work on his spacing just a little bit. He's hanging a little too tight to the buzz defender. He needs to work out to the flat a little bit more. But this is just like it might be second along or third along situation. He gains depth near the sticks, knows he can close on this running back down here, and then once he sees the quarterback escaping the pocket, sticks that foot in the ground, gets downhill, makes a tackle like right at the catch point. This is probably the best play that he made, like overall. Just gaining depth, being comfortable. Last time he just turned and ran with, this time stayed a little more square at least. to get into coverage, gain that depth so he can take away a throwing lane here, and then stick that foot in the ground. Once he sees the QB escape the pocket, knowing he's going to go to the running back in the flat. It's a good play right there. Good instincts overall. Understood the situation with the quarterback, with his drops and stuff. Gets to his point on the field. Maybe get a little bit wider. Could gain a little more depth to take away this. But that's a tough throw for the quarterback, and then gives the corner a chance to make a play on that. But then, yeah, closing speed. Like, he is a demon. He plays like a missile, flying around the field. Overall, just a very impressive play from Channing Tindall. Okay, so those are all the plays I wanted to break down. Tindall, very impressive, especially in coverage. I only showed his coverage plays. Versus the run, he didn't get to be too involved. There was one play where he blew up a block from an offensive lineman, which we come to expect with his core strength. Just the power at the point of attack. He's very tough in that area. But watching him make plays in man, in end zone coverages, especially with not perfect technique or perfect instincts, just overcoming that with his play speed, his ability, and just putting himself in a solid position to recover overall, which is things that I like to see out of him, especially in his debut in the NFL. And sometimes linebackers can take a while to develop. It's not one of those positions where players just come in right away and just shine out of college. Especially Tindall was a little bit inexperienced in that area. But yeah, overall I liked what I saw from him. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.